They say university is not just about a degree, but about the person you become. Looking back at the confused students I was 2 years ago, I can finally say I have found my direction. Before I introduce myself, I want to share a photo about my out-of-class activities. Since I was young, I have been obsessed with the photograph. It told me that the world can be observed from many different viewpoints. So, hello everyone, my name is Lu Zhenghui, and I am a final year student in Curtin. My major is marketing and finance. This video is my career passport, a reflection on how my time at Curtin has shaped the professional standing before you today. So let's go. So first, let me talk about my reflection on the Amplity Ability Tour. So let's look at the data. I took the assessment in the first class and again in the last class. The difference is striking. The first chart about my past self appears the nervous and high defensive. The second chart on my current state appears the confidence and open minds. The most growth happen in the career identity and the career explorations. As you can see in the original scheme, these points were very dangerous, close to the centers. But then, I was a student. Back then, I was a student. I just simply attending the class, not sure of my place in the industry. However, through this class, this scores has raised remarkable. This data proves that I have shifted from the study business to actually thinking like a business professional. You can also see a clear expansions, especially in the communication skills and the teamwork competitions. This is not a coincidence. Dealing with battle in our group projects and pitching the ideas under the time forced me to step out my comfortable zones. So this is directly reflected in the growth partnerships in the chart you see before you. So however, the total shows me a gap. My career identity is high, but my goal directed is a little bit low. This means I have a clear goals, but I need more action. So my next step is very simple. Stop thinking and start doing. So in this part, I will talk about our class activities. We have many activities in our class like this. But the special, I think, is the mushroom challenge. It sounds very simple. Build the tallest tower with the mushroom and the spaghettis. But it's a deep lesson for me. In the first half of class, our team is on fire. We built a standable triangle base and reached 17.3 centimeters. This is the tallest in the class. But the twist came. The teacher said, we have the second half of class. Suddenly, our success became a burden. We face a choice. Should we tear it down and build a new one, or just add on the top of the old one? We choose the safe option. We thought our foundation was very strong, so we just attended it to the 18.2 centimeters. It worked, but finally, we lost the first place. Another team took a risk. They rebuilt from zero and quickly passed off us. So this was a painful but valuable class. So it taught me playing it safe is not always the best choice. In the business world, this is called the innovator's dilemma. Sometimes holding on the past success maybe prevent you from making the next big breakthroughs. So in my future, I will remind myself, don't just protect with what you have, to be brave enough to disrupt yourself. So in this part, let's talk about my university reflections. I went from relying on my families to handling everything myself, both in life and in my studies. I stopped it, just follow the teacher's instructions and start to slow the real business problem myself. So this January, I'm confused, I choose the right degrees. Marketing shows my strengths in the communications, while the finance satisfies my sensitivities to numbers. These two measures balance me creative with the logic. My only regret is that my poor English confidence. It taught me to build many connects with the people from other countries. But however, I have a time management strategy to fix it. So my golden rule is to finish the assessment 1 week early. This allows me to get face-to-face feedback chance from the teachers before the deadline. So this good habit is the most valuable asset I will take into my career. For my next step, I have a good news. I have already received an offer from a bank, so I will dive into this internship. I view it not just as a job, but as a test for me. If the environment suits me, I will double down and start for my CFA to become an industry expert. However, if I think bank is too rigid, I will prevent to my other strengths, marketing. I will use the financial logic I learned to help the brands spend money more wisely. At all, whether I stay in any environment, my philosophy remains the same. Stay adaptable. I will keep learning until I find the perfect fit for my passion and skills. Finally, a message to my future self in 5 years. Hello, Lu Zhenghui. By now, you might be a manager in the bank or leading a marketing team, but no matter your title, I have two reminds for you. The first, never be afraid, just do it. Remember how you used to be afraid to speak English? You overcame that. So if you face a big challenge in the future, don't hide, speak up and trust yourself. The second, stay curious. Don't become a boring adult who only care about the KPIs. Keep the business mind you learn here, be creative, play with the ideas, and always keep learning. In conclusions, this video shows my journey at Curtins. From understands my strengths through the data to learning the strategy from the mushroom tower and finally securing my first job offers. I'm no longer the confused student I was 2 years ago. I'm adaptable. I'm resilient. I'm ready for the industry. So thanks for your time.